Hi, I'm Loli, and I'm so glad you are here.
For this project, we're going to be using one of these reed forms from Dollar Tree and 6 of these deco mesh package also from Dollar Tree. The first thing that I did was remove that tag, and we're going to take some of these pipe cleaners that we got also from Dollar Tree, and we are going to position them onto the reed form. I'm going to add one to where you see each one of those cross sections of the reed form, then one at the middle of that section towards the bottom, and then another one at the top again. I'm going to be following this pattern until the entire circumference of the reed form has pipe cleaners. Now we're going to take the deco mesh from Dollar Tree and we are going to position it into one single one using all 3 colors at the same time. I'm going to place the white one in the bottom, then I'm going to place the red over that, but then actually I'm going to add the blue at the bottom, then the white, and then the red. So I'm just putting them on top of each other as you see right here and making sure that they're nice and even and trying to avoid any fraying. Then I'm going to bundle it as you see there in the corner, and we are going to attach this edge to any of the pipe cleaners to start our process. Then I'm going to measure 6 inches of length, and at that point I'm going to scrunch it again, and we're going to connect that piece onto the next pipe cleaner attached to the reed form. And we are going to continue this process until we go around the entire thing. In the beginning, it's going to look scanty. It's going to look as if no coverage is happening on the reed form. Just trust the process and just continue going around. And this is how it's looking after one way around. I'm going to here end, actually not end, I'm going to connect the end of it to where I started in the beginning. So I'm going to just go ahead and attach that other tail to that other piece that I started in the beginning with, and we are going to continue around one more time, making sure to keep our length at 6 inches. And as we go around the next time here, we are going to be looping it over the one that's existing, and then you will start seeing here how that reed form starts covering up. So as I'm doing this, I am making sure to try to put the edges of the deco mesh towards the bottom to avoid any fraying. The Dollar Tree deco mesh tends to fray a lot, so just be very careful with that. And also your bundles will want to, get together and attach, but just be very careful not to pull those strings out. And here I'm getting to my end of my deco mesh. So I am just removing those staples off of the mesh, so I'm able to use the rest of it here. So in the beginning of me making this wreath, I had thought of making it in little pieces instead of doing it this way, but then I changed my mind because the deco mesh was a little bit too frayed. So here I was a little piece too short because I had cut off 10 inches off of it in the beginning. But no worries, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate it. Thank goodness that this pattern that I use here for the deco mesh included the white being in between the 2 other colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that piece that I cut off right there where the other one ended. And we are going to finish off this little piece. I truly dislike wasting any kind of product, so I am here trying to, save my supplies as best as I can. And this piece was perfect, so I was able to just go ahead and attach it to my pipe cleaner and cut off the excess, and then we are done with these rolls right here. But we are not done yet. So we're going to go ahead and start up a new set. But here I am tucking in those ends towards the back so they're not protruding. And we are going to start the next bundles in the same pipe cleaner that we ended the previous one. So we're just going to make sure that I have everything in the same order. So my colors are in the same order. I have the blue in the bottom, white in the middle, red at the top. And we are going to continue around the entire reed form one more time until we end up where we started. And once we get there, we're going to just go ahead and cut off that excess. Now it's time to fluff it all together. Let's see how cute that looks. But we're not done yet. I'm going to take some of these ribbons also from Dollar Tree. They are red, white, and blue, polka dotted, and we are going to create some strips of 6 inches each. I'm just going to go ahead and put them together as you see right there. Measure up my 6 inches. Did I do 6 or did I do 10? No, I did 10. No, I did 6. Yes, I did 6 inches. And we are going to go ahead and cut that at that length, making sure they're all 3 nice and even. And while we are there, we're going to dovetail the ends of each one as well. We're doing it all 3 at the same time right here. And I repeated this process 12 times. All right, now we are going to create some messy bows, but just with 3 ribbons, really. So I'm just crisscrossing them like this. I'm going to scrunch it up in the middle, and we are going to add this bundle to each one of the pipe cleaners that we have on this wreath form, just making sure they are nice and tight and that our ribbons are separated from each other so you can see each one of those beautiful colors. And we are going to go all the way around the entire wreath form. And this is what it's looking like so far. Now we are going to take all those pipe cleaners that we had at the top, and we're going to feed them to the bottom and tie them onto the back of the wreath form as you see right here. And we're going to do that with every single one of those pipe cleaners. And this is how we're looking like at this time. So now we are going to come in with some of these vase fillers from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place 3 of them in the middle of all of the ribbon. So I'm going to take one of each color, one red, one white, one blue, and put them, close to each other right there to cover the pipe cleaners. And we are going to repeat this with every single place where the bows and the pipe cleaners were. And once that was done, I'm going to take one of these signs from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the tag and the jute cord that came in the top, and I'm going to attach pipe cleaners to the back instead using some hot glue. I'm just folding the pipe cleaner in half as you see there, making sure that it is nice and flat at the bottom. And we are going to do that at the top and the bottom of this sign. Now that everything is nice and dry, we are going to feed those pipe cleaners in the middle of the deco mesh and the ribbon, trying to get to the wire wreath form. Once we got to the back of the wire wreath form, we are going to go ahead and tie those pipe cleaners down to make sure that our gnome sits nicely on there. But be very careful not to do it too tightly because you do not want to squish the deco mesh or the ribbon. You want it to just sit on top of it. And this is pretty much it. I'm just fluffing out my ribbon, and look how cute that turned out. Let me know what you think about this one. My friends, this video is part of the Wood Round or Wreath Wednesdays. And this collaboration is an open collaboration that is hosted monthly on the 4th Wednesday of the month at 5 Eastern Time. The link to our channels and to the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure that you head on over to their channels and their playlist and show everyone some love. Alright, for the next inspiration today, we're going to be using another one of the wreath forms from Dollar Tree. And we are going to use some ribbon. I got this ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use 1 roll for this. I'm going to be a little bit short, but that is fine because I will be using a different ribbon to cover that up. So I'm just starting with just adding a little loop right there, adding it with some hot glue. And once it's dry, I'm going to wrap the wreath form with this ribbon all the way around. I love this ribbon. It's so nice and adorable, and there's a lot of it that you get as well. I need to go to the store and get some more. This was my last couple ribbon spools. And since the prices are going up, let's go ahead and stock up before they do, right? All right, so once we got to the end, I just glued it as you see right there as well. And here I'm just trying to like space it out a little bit further more to, you know, mitigate or reduce that opening. Here I'm going to use that spacing to create a hanger. So I'm using this burlap ribbon that I got from Carolina Pottery when my trip to North Carolina about a year and a half back. And I'm going to take one of these rings that I got from Dollar Tree and have that go through the ribbon and position right there. Then to attach this to the wreath form, I'm going to glue it using some hot glue. I put it on the back as you see right there, trying to not burn myself. Use some kind of tool, guys, because you can easily burn yourself with the hot glue here as it goes through the holes of the burlap. And then I'm adding just a little bit of the front here too. I do not want it to leak through and have any of those glue, you know, pieces on the front. So I'm being very careful not to oversaturate it. And then here at the back, I'm being a little bit more liberal and pressing it down to make sure that stays nicely attached to the ribbon. And this is how we're looking. We're going to make sure that we scrunch up that there so it looks nice and neat. And we are going to create a bow using the same burlap ribbon. For this one, I'm just going to go ahead and crisscross it as you see right there, making sure that I have enough length for my tail. And then I'm going to loop it over in the bottom and then loop it at the top and then leave a tail on the opposite side as you see right there. Once I'm happy with the length and the width of my bow, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off that excess bow. You're going to scrunch it in the middle as you see right there and tie it using some jute cord. My friend, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like. And while you're there, you might as well subscribe. It is free and it means the world to me. And share this video with someone who will enjoy it just as much as you do, because sharing is caring and it helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. Now it's time to zhuzh and fluff up our bow. And before I attached my bow, I wanted to go ahead and dovetail my ends. So that means I just folded my ribbon as you see right there. And then I did a upward triangle, creating these little ends. And I'm going to attach my little truck that I got from Dollar Tree. It came with a sign of Dollar Tree. I want to attach this with some hot glue first, and then I'm going to position my bow after that. I want to make sure that I don't have the ribbon cover the truck, not as much. So this is what we are doing here. And then we're going to add some hot glue to the bow as well, and the back of it, and add a little bit of hot glue to the end right there, and add this wooden star right there at the center. Hold it in place till it dry, and that is it for this one. Look how beautiful this turned out. I love it. Let me know what you think. I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to my subscribers for subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing. All these things help me tremendously. They help my channel grow, and I appreciate you very much for them. And if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and join the LoliDs Creations family. It is free and it means the world to me. And here we go with the final reveal. Don't forget to let me know which one of these is your favorite. My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch some more of my videos, here's a suggestion, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You're amazing. Bye.